attempt to score with no human intervention. Am I too loud in the stands, too quiet in the stands, or am I okay? Okay, if I'm too loud, feel free to go, hey, you're too loud. If you're too quiet, let me know. But otherwise, I think I'm pretty close. My name's Doug. I'm going to be your announcer for this evening. And tomorrow, I think Mr. Jason O'Callahan's going to do it. But he said, you get to do it tonight, so here I am. We got 4 teams here on the field right now on field number 1. I'm waiting for a team, though. Field number 1, match number 1's ready to go. Referee's going to get him called to order in just a second. Stepping up on the step. We got 1 robot says green, red, go. 3 are now. 2 are green. They're all green. Controllers on the floor, please. Okay, he says he's going to wait just a second to start closer to 6:30.
Good evening. We are going to start our first qualification round in just a moment. To start off our first round, our teams are going to be 63-63 3B and 216A for our blue team, and 3157 5S and 63-63 3C for our red team.
We're ready to set the start here because our live stream starts at 6:30. We don't get ahead of the live stream here. On field number 1, the Red Alliance 61187F. That's AR Dex Force 1 from Allendale. They're playing with 63633B. That's the Eagle Box Kirby Crusaders from Grand Rapids Christian. On the Blue Alliance 3333Z. How's that? That's a long one. 3333Z. That's the Z-Men from Notre Dame Prep, playing alongside 13,002B. 13,002B is the Chaos Controllers from Granville Middle School. Those are your first 4 teams on field number 1. The stream is live. We're going to get ready to go here. He's going to check both sides. Here we go. Here we go. Good countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Autonomous going. The robots are running on their own right now. No human intervention. They're going to score some too. Look at blue. It's got 2. It's going over. Blue's going. Blue's in. Blue's got 2 scored. Red right now is trying. Up. Come on, Red. Come on, Red. Counting down. 3 seconds left. Referee says it's the blue all time.
And our team names playing are going to be our Eaglebots Kirby Crusaders and Eaglebots When Everything Goes Wrong for our red 1 team and our blue 2 team. Our 31-5S 575S, they are going to be the Combat Wombats from Traverse City. And we do have a Granville team, which is going to be forklift certified from Granville Middle School.
The center of those long goals between the 2 white lines controls it, gets a bonus of 10 points. So they want to push them to the center. Watch the front one now. They're going to push again. Here we go. Lots of gameplay going on. So they want to try to put them in those long goals, then move them to the center. They want to control the 2 center goals. Control the long goal gives you 10 bonus points. Control the high middle goal gives you 8 bonus points. The low center goal is 6 bonus points.
And when we look at this,
you see a lot of pushing and shoving here as the robots try to keep each other from scoring.
I'm sorry, when we look at this right side with our red alliance and our blue alliance, if we look at the box that says bonus in it, that is going to be our first part of our round, which is going to be our autonomous round, which means basically just the robot is pre-programmed to do a certain set of motions, and they do get points if they win. It is 10 bonus points if they win that section of the round, and if neither of them get it, it is a split bonus.
So we're going to run the score here real quick.
As the judges are just going over the final score, we're going to talk about our qualification round 2. Our teams are going to be 38A and 21-6D for our team red, and 41-000A and 21-6B for our blue team. And our points for qualification round 1 were 22-28 blue. Alliance takes the win.
Fathers from Hudsonville. Alongside them, 32-285D is alongside them. That's force feeders from Hudsonville.
And our red alliance teams are 38A is going to be Shredders from Cranbrook Schools, and our 21-6D are going to be Cubed from Granville Middle School.
Let's try this again on the red alliance. 8860A is 8860A over there on the red alliance. The bot fathers, yeah.
And for our blue alliance, our teams are going to be 21-6B, the nerds from Granville Middle School, and 41-000A is going to be Durfus the Whale Shark and WECT from Granville Middle School. Again, the starting round is going to be our autonomous round.
The Auton win. Here they go.
Also, our skills reps are really bored. Please come run skills.
And if you are wondering what these white little boxes are next to our team numbers, that is going to be their ranking when they come into this round. So our red alliance, our rankings are going to be our number 30 and 40th ranked teams, and our blue alliance is going to be our 9th and 17th ranked.
On the other side, 41,000A, Durfus the Whale Shark and WECT from Granville.
And red alliance did take those autonomous bonus points. And if we look at this near side, our robots are trying to get their blocks into that long goal near us, and they want their blocks in that taped section, that middle section, to get their points. Blue seems to be playing defense on this far side, and red seems to be playing some defense on this near side.
Blue's up on top here. And red pushes it out. It's all about scoring and de-scoring here. Red's going to try to push him in. It does. One of the red robots says roll over. 216D is laying on its back. 15 seconds left. We're in the parking period. Blue's got two more. Oh my gosh, look at him go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh!
And at the end of each round, our robots tend to go for their parking points, which you may see some of the refs pull out a paper and try to see if they are in the parking spot.
Blue line would also be, I can't tell from here, be a referee call. No control in the high goal nearest the audience. That's good news. Blue shoved one in and took control away from red. The blue robot is touching 216B, will not get a parking bonus. I think red's got this one. We'll see what the score ends up being. Red is parked. Red has the high goal in the back. Red has the low goal in the center and the high goal in the center. And the front goal's tied. They're going to show them the score. Looks like the teams are in agreement. We'll take a minute just to make sure they can check their score. Yeah, okay, post the score. Teams like their score. Here it comes on the wall over there. 69-6. Brad takes this one. Congratulations.
And for qualification round 2, our score ended up being 69-6. Red Alliance takes the win. And looking into the future of qualification round 3, our teams for Red Alliance are going to be 45-7B and 49-11E. And our Blue Alliance is going to be 41-000D, 61-18-7F.
Here we go. We're going to make a swap here. We've got a new announcer. She knows the game. She's a referee. All right, so we're going to swap announcers. I've got a young man here from our high school robotics team who said, you know, I can scorekeep, but I'm a better announcer than you are. So I'm going to hand her the mic, and because she is a better announcer. This is Zoe. We're happy to have her.
And for our Blue Alliance, our schools and teams for them are going to be the Mighty Masons from Hudsonville Robotics, from Riley Middle School, as well as Peach Vibes from Technology First.
On your blue side, we have 41,000B Butter and 61-18-7F Dex Force 1. All right, that's going to be an auto tie. We're starting driver control in 3, 2.
And our teams for blue are going to be Butter from Granville Middle School, as well as Ka-Chow from Granville Middle School.
We've got some red and blue action. Red has got control of this bar goal over here by the head ref. Again, that control bonus is gained by having a block put in the white line. We have some de-scoring from 49-11E. 49-11E is on a unique drivetrain where it's in an X.
And for our autonomous round, Red Alliance took the win.
Without necessarily needing to turn. We've got red control.
And we just want to thank our sponsors for today and just in general here at Granville Robotics Center, or the Westwood, excuse me. So first off, we have Westwood AI. They sponsor our robotics center here at Granville Middle School. And then we also wanted to say thank you to Bradford White as well. Bradford White sponsors our building center inside of the robotics center. And then we also want to thank the sponsor that's just sponsoring this event, Mathmasium. So we just want to thank all three of those sponsors.
Red now has control over both. And now park zones are protected in the last 20 seconds. We've got some blue blocks heading their way into that lower middle goal. Blue team
And as our refs are just going over the points, looking forward to qualification round 4, our teams are going to be 81-53A and 35-47K for our Red Alliance. And those teams are going to be from Hudsonville, Riley, and
you have your Red Alliance, 81-53A, the Mighty Masons, and 35-47K.
and for Technology First. And our Blue Alliance is going to be 61-18-7E and 13-000D. And our schools are going to be from Allendale and Granville Middle School.
We've got some red in that bottom middle goal and the top middle goal. All right, this Auton will go to red. All right, we're going to start driver control. D having some trouble getting their robot moving. It looks like we've got some
And our final score from qualification match 3 was 28.
in Auton by filling that top middle goal with their blocks. Blue has control of that.
And the 28 was for Red Alliance, and Blue Alliance was 17, so Red Alliance takes that win.
More blue blocks piling into that top middle goal.
And as a little point refresher, so each block equals 3 points, which we seem to have a lot of our blue blocks in that higher section in that middle goal. And tonight my commentation might be a little rough just due to we have been doing some other events, not in this field, on our different fields. So I am trying to refresh myself with the point system as well as trying to inform you guys.
20 seconds remaining. Those park zones are now protected.
20 seconds left, and it seems to be that we're having a little battle in this lower corner from red and blue. Blue seems to be doing some beautiful defense, moving this large robot, while our other red robot seems to get that parking early, and that blue hopefully made it as well.
All right, there's going to be some score delegating on this match.
And looking back at qualification round 3, our score was 20-17. Red Alliance takes the win.
All right, the teams are taking a peek at their scores. All right, we're all in agreement. Moving back to field number 1. All right, we're going to get our controllers on the floor. All right, we're going to start this match in 3, 2, 1. Let me introduce your teams on this field. Red Alliance, you have 38053H, Cooler Cats, and 3333D, Los Pollos Hermanos. And on your Blue Alliance, you have 13,000A, the Three Swifties, and an Accidental, and 41,000C, Control Alt Defeat. look back at match number 4, you have 39 to 43. It doesn't tell me what those colors were on my end, so I hope that pops up on your screen. We've got red control of that bottom middle goal and red control of that top middle goal. And green in this long goal over here. It's looking like we're going to try and push for control, and we have it. 33-33D pushing both this goal into control for them. Lots of defense from 3805.
And for our teams, our Red Alliance is going to be 38053H, and quadruple 3D, and our Blue Alliance is going to be 13000A and 41000C.
We've got all red blocks scored right now on the field. 20 seconds remaining in this match. Those spark zones are now safe. 41000C looking to score something for the blue team. We're at our 5-second countdown. We got a park from 33-33D. And a park from 13000A.
Looking back at qualification round 4, our points were 39 to 43. Blue Alliance takes the win.
Off to the side. Those are primarily used to stick them inside these long goals. This middle part that has that white tape on it is completely enclosed. However, on the left and the right side of it, there's this opening in the top. You're allowed to put anything you'd like to in there in order to de-score those blocks. That's what you saw a lot with all of our previous matches. But it enables you to have matches like this where it's only your color block that's scored.
Teams, we just had a pair of what looked like wire cutters turned into us. They were found on the bleachers behind the practice field.
All right, moving over to your field number 2.
If you think you left in the bleachers behind the skills field, please come to the audio
On
booth
your
in the
Red
center
Alliance, you
arena.
have
Describe the
15-15-5D Bearcats. Those are our furthest drivers. And then we've got 61-18-7C, attention span 0. And on your Blue Alliance, you have 97-31-1G, unemployed, and 457D, asteroid destroyer. Ground time will begin now.
And starting for qualification round 6, our teams are going to be 15-15-5D and 61-18-7C. And Blue Alliance is going to be 97-31-1G and 45-7D. And I'm organizing the list currently of teams so I can accurately and more efficiently get you guys the team names and from what school.
Immediately emptying out that loader, you have 61-18-7C. They accidentally scored a little blue block, but I'm pretty sure they're going to take that out. Yep.
Teams in the pits, please make sure if you accidentally get back to your pit with one of our blocks from either our skills field or our
Red has gained control of that long goal closest to you guys.
We already are missing some blocks from some of our skills field.
The Bearcats are looking to gain control of that bottom middle goal.
At the inside their robot. Please make sure you return blocks wherever they go. No harm, no foul.
Attention span 0, de-scoring all of the blue blocks inside of that long goal. And the Bearcats gaining control of that bottom middle goal. We've got some heavy defense over here right in front of me. Just shy of the 4 corners on the field, you'll see these loading stations full of blocks. Those are so that way the team can use their match loads. Each team has 12 match loads of their color that they're allowed to feed into either of the goals on their side. Those are able to be scored wherever they'd like to. 48-5-7D looking to de-score got more D-score.
And when you get control of the long goal, it is worth 10 points, and each block, again, is worth 3 points. And looking back at qualification round 5, we got a score of 112 to 8. Red Alliance takes that win. And looking to the future of qualification round 7, our teams are going to be 8860A and 13002B. And our Blue Alliance is going to be 18279A and 18229A.
That score for your last match over on field number 2 is going to be 57 to 17, and that's going to go to the Red Alliance. All right, over here on field number 1, you have your Red Alliance, which is over here you have your Red Alliance, 8860A, the Bot Fathers, and 13002B, the Chaos Controllers. And then on your Blue Alliance, you have 18279A, Get Back to Work, and 18229A, Phantom. That's going to be a blue Auton. And we're going to start this match in 3, 2, 1. We're starting off with full control of that blue middle goal. Both the teams on that blue line immediately hurrying to unload their feeder stations. Same with the one on the red. 1829A looking for some early control of that long goal. And your Bot Fathers looking to feed into getting a control for that red. 1827-9A looking to de-score for a second there. Red has pushed for control of this long goal over here. About a minute remaining in this match as the blue team dumps 4 blocks into this long goal over here. That red team trying to push to de-score those. 1829A has gotten stuck underneath that long goal as your red team pushes them blocked out. Blue Alliance trying to unstuck each other. 1829A spins himself free. There's 20 seconds. 1827-9A dumping some more blue blocks into that long goal. 1829A trying to recover for that lost time of being stuck. Trying to do a last minute blue control of this long goal over here.
Audience, we just had an iPhone.
This is complete blue control of this match.
Your iPhone, come to the audio booth.
Maybe.
Show us you can unlock it.
Yes.
And you can have it back.
And there's a red robot part. are going to take a peek at their scores. All right, we're going to get that score saved.
And for qualification round 6, we got 57-17. Red Alliance takes the win.
All right, over here you have qualification match number 8. As your Red Alliance, you have 8860C Uber Eats, and you have 13,000C Overriders.
And for qualification round 8, our teams are going to be 8860C and 13000C. And for Red Alliance and Blue Alliance is going to be 38X and 457A.
You got both the red robots following control into the middle goal. This is going to be a red auton. .457A moving to clear out that match loader. Same with 8860C. We've got 3 blocks scored in this long goal closest to the head referees. 38X looking to de-score, but 8860C pushing it into the control zone. 457A pushing some blue blocks into that control zone instead, as 38X pushes some blue into that top middle goal, gaining control. 38X taking from that feeder station and filing the blocks into their long goal. 8860C putting 4 blocks into that long goal, looking to push them into control, and they do successfully. Not as long as 38X has to look at it, as they push theirs into control instead and de-score. Right now, your Blue Alliance has control of that top middle goal, and your Red Alliance has control of that bottom middle goal. As 8860C looks to put their blocks back inside that long goal. Those park zones are now protected, as 38X is looking to de-score those red blocks. We've got blue control over that long goal on your side. 457A looking for a park.
Looking back at qualification round 7, we had a score of 14-77. Blue Alliance takes the win. Looking into the future of qualification 9, our Red Alliance is going to be 61-18-7A and 11-58-1Z. And our Blue Alliance is going to be 81-53C and 45-7G.
Truthfully, and I've been competing all season as well, that's the first successful double park I've seen.
Also, at the end of that round that we just finished up, they ended up getting the double park points, which is 30 bonus points.
All right, that score will be saved. All right, moving over to field number 1. All right. 61Z, the blue screen of death. And then on your blue alliance, you have 8153C, ISA Banana, and 457G Lightning Bolts. This is going to be an auto tie. The match will resume in 3, 2, 1. We've got both one.
And they ended up getting a split bonus, which is 5 points each.
8153C looking to put those blocks that they just gained into that long goal, as well as 61187A looking to put their blocks into that long goal. That red block rolls itself on over into that control zone. 8153C is looking to push those blocks out with their D-score mech. .457G D-scoring those red blocks in that long goal. Closest to the head rest. We've got some action down in that bottom of the middle goal. It's currently in blue possession, as blue takes control of that long goal closest to you guys. For some extra security, we have 457G putting more blue blocks into that middle goal, as we get a red block into that top middle goal. 20 seconds remaining in this match. Park zones are now protected, as 11581Z pushes red blocks into that long goal. That long goal closest to you guys is now in a neutral standpoint. We've got a red park, but no blue park.
And looking back at qualification round 8, they ended up getting 55 points for Red Alliance and 57 points for Blue Alliance. Looking forward to qualification round 10, our teams are going to be 32-28-5B and 33-33Z for Red Alliance. Blue Alliance is going to be 32-28-5D and 63-63-3A.
That we played over here last time. That was a 55-57 score. All right, over here on your field number 2, you have your Red Alliance, 32-28-5B Control Alt Elite, and 33-33Z, the Z-Men. And then you have your Blue Alliance, 32-28-5D, Force Speeders, and 63-63-3A, Eaglebots, Who Knows? Making sure the field's set up right. Getting those controllers on the floor. All right, looking to start this match in 3, 2, 1. All 4 of these robots are heading to their feeder stations. Got a mad dash for that middle goal as your Red Alliance takes control of the top of that. red Auton. 32-28-5B rushing that loading station, as well as 32-28-5D, their sister team, rushing their loading station. We've got the blue team rushing to try and get control of that top of the middle goal. That red team accidentally descoring their own block due to a push from the blue. Putting that red block right back where they had it. Pushing. Lots of defense over here in this upper corner of the field. As 32-28-5D tries to gain control of that top middle goal. It's now a neutral standpoint. Blue gains control of the bottom of that middle goal. The Red Alliance gets a block in the bottom of that middle goal. Now the whole middle goal is sitting at a neutral standpoint. Not as long as blue has something to say about it. We've got 3 blue blocks against the 2 in the top of the middle goal and 2 blue blocks against the 1 in the bottom of the middle goal. Blue gained control of that middle goal last second there. No parks.
Looking back at qualification round 9, we got 58 points for Red Alliance and 29 for Blue Alliance. Red Alliance takes that win. Looking to qualification round 11, our teams are going to be 88-60B and 61-18-7E. For Red Alliance and Blue Alliance is going to be 21-60 and 13-000A.
On their face. We're getting better at this. Just looking for those thumbs ups. Alright, we're gonna start this match in 3, 2, 1. Over on your Red Alliance, you have 88-60B, the loose screws, and 61-18-7E, the glorious gears. And then on your Blue Alliance, you have 216D, Cube, and 13,000A, the 3 swings and an accidental. This is going to be an Auton tie. We've got our controllers up, and we're going to start driver in 3, 2, 1. 216D pushing their blue block further into the middle of that top goal.
Both teams got a autonomous bonus split and 1 block on top of that, so 3 points, so 8 each is starting off the round.
60B putting 2 red blocks into that long goal, looking to push it into control with their D-score as more blue blocks pile into the bottom of that middle goal. We've got red control of this middle goal over, or this long goal over here by the head referees. As blue maintains control of the bottom of that middle goal. B looking to put another blue block into the top of that middle goal, just missing. There is a screw sitting down in the middle of the field. I wonder if it has anything to do with the loose screws, but that might be coincidence. As 2 more red blocks find their way into that long goal. 1 red block in the bottom of that middle goal with 20 seconds remaining. Parks are now protected. more blue blocks file into the top of that middle goal. Blue gains control of both of the middle goals, while red still has some steady control over this long goal closest to the head refs.
Looking back at qualification round 10, the Red Alliance got 22 points and Blue Alliance got 29 points. Blue Alliance takes the win. And looking to the future of qualification round 12, our teams are going to be 18-27-9A and 61-18-7F for Red Alliance, and Blue Alliance is going to be 41-000C and 61-18-7C.
Our barf bucket is gaining more and more parts by the match. All right, the teams have agreed with the score. Moving on over to field number 2. All right, on field number 2, you've got your Red Alliance, 18-27-9A, Get Back to Work, and 61-18-7F, Dex Force 1. On your Blue Alliance, you have 41,000C, Control Alt Defeat, and 61-18-7C, Attention Span 0. All right, looking to start this match in 3, 2, 1. 18-27A making a quick move for that top middle goal as their alliance partner goes for that bottom middle goal, just missing. Meanwhile, 61-18-7C files 2 blocks into that long goal. This is going to end in a red auton. Driver control in 3, 2, 1. 18-27-9A filing the blocks that they had from that feeder station right into that long goal, looking to push it into control with their wing, being incredibly successful with that swift movement. And then a D-score. 61-18-7C trying to push that blue block into control. Red still maintains a steady control over that middle goal. 41,000C trying to do some defense against 18-27-9A as 61-18-7C pushes into that blue control for this long goal closest to us. 61-18-7F has been sneakily putting 2-3 blocks into that long goal closest to you as 61-18-7C takes a tumble over here. 18-27-9A takes no time before they remove most of the blue blocks from this goal over here. 18-27-9A making quick work of that long goal closest to you guys. Red has control of the long goals as 14,000C untips 61-18-7C. 61-18-7C wasting no time recovering as they empty their 20 seconds remain. Park is now protected. 16-18-7C, 61-18-7C trying to get as much back as they can after their time on their backs. We've got a red park. Red does have control over the 3 goals though.
Looking back at qualification round 11, 41-37 Red Alliance takes the win. And looking at the future of qualification round 13, our teams are going to be 13-000D and 45-70 for Red Alliance, and our Blue Alliance is going to be 88-60C and 33-33D. Our Red Alliance schools are going to be from Granville Middle School and Jenison Middle School.
All right, we're going to save that score and head on over to field number 1.
And our Blue Alliance is going to be from Hudsonville Baldwin and Notre Dame Prep.
for those thumbs up. All right, we're going to start Auton in 3, 2, 1. 33-33D making a quick grab for those three lined up in the middle as they pour them into the long goal. 457D. Those two into the middle. They gain control over this top goal, but they've crossed over the line, so this Auton is going to go to red. Driver control in 3, 2, 1. Blue's got control over this long goal here, closest to the head referees, while red maintains control over that top of the middle goal. 33-33D making a quick drive on over to that long goal closest to you guys, gaining control, not with a D score, but just with the amount of blocks they've thrown into the goal. Red now has control over the bottom of that middle goal. 33-33D almost tips over there, but they regain. Taking from the other alliance's feeder station to allow themselves to have more blocks on the field to score. Blue now has control of the bottom of that middle goal. Blue gains control over that top middle goal as well. 13,000D trying to gain it back. Red now has control over the bottom of that middle goal. 8860C is looking to try and take it back for their Blue Alliance. 20 seconds remain. Park zones are now protected. .457D looking to D-score. Blue regains control over that bottom middle goal. 457D pushing the blue blocks over to the other side of the long goal. Blue's got control over both the long goals and the top and bottom.
Looking back at qualification round 12, we got 91 points and 8 points for Blue Alliance. Red Alliance takes the win.
We got a rubber band to add to our barf bucket. All right, the teams are going to take a peek at their score. All right, that score is going to get saved. As we move on over to our field number 2, we have qualification match number 14. On your Red Alliance, you have 38X Absolute Zero and 216A Forklift Certified. I doubt that. And then we have 15, 5D, the Bearcats, and 216B, the Nerds. Spelled with a 3 instead of an E. All right, we're going to have Auton again in 3, 2, 1.
For qualification round 14, our teams are going to be 38X and 21-6A for Red Alliance and 15-15 5D and 21-6B for Blue Alliance.
Middle goal, Blue is going to take Auton. We're going to start driver control in 3, 2, 1. 38X D-scoring their red block. 216B and 216A having a little fight over there as 216A puts a red block into the bottom of that middle goal. 38X making a quick approach to try and get their block scored in the control zone. 216B getting a red block or blue block into the long goal. 38X looking to de-score it. They de-score one of their own in the process. That bottom middle goal is maintaining a neutral status as there's one of each block scored in there. 216B gaining a neutral status of that top goal as well. One of those blue blocks falls out. Now red has control over that top middle goal. 216A is stuck on top of that blue robot 15-15-5D. 216B looking to gain control of that top middle goal, and they do. 3 against 1, that's going to give them majority. 38X trying to gain control over that top of the middle goal, and they do. Remaining, and 216B empties out that middle goal for the most part, looking to score one of their own blocks in there. It's a 216 showdown for that top of the middle goal. 38X unloading all of their match loads into that middle goal, or the long goal over closest to you guys, gaining control over that goal. 216A also gaining control over that middle goal. That middle goal is going to end in a neutral standpoint while the Red Alliance gets control of both long goals.
Looking back at qualification round 13, it was 27-108. Blue Alliance takes the win. And looking forward to qualification round 15, our teams for Red Alliance are going to be 97-31-1G and 45-7B for Red Alliance, and Blue Alliance is going to be 61-18-7A and 13-002B.
All right, those teams are going to take a look at their scores. We've got some score debate over here on the Red Alliance. All right, that score is going to get saved, and we're going to head on over to our field number 1. All right, we got our safety glasses on, our controllers on the floor, looking for those thumbs up. All right, we're going to start this match in 3, 2, 1. All right, on this field we have 97-31-1G unemployed and 457B, this is rigged. And on your Blue Alliance we have 61-18-7A, Voltage Vipers, and 13,002B Chaos Controllers. Controllers are up with an on-time time. And we're going to do driver in 3, 2, 1. B pulling from the bottom of that feeder station, looking to get it in the high goal, where 97-31-1G unemployed has scored 2 blocks into the long goal closest to the headrest. G unemployed, piling a couple more blocks into that long goal. There is one blue block in the bottom of that middle goal, so that's going to be control for the blue side at the moment. B pushing those blocks that were scored by our alliance partner earlier in the match into that control zone, giving red control over the long goal closest to your headrest. Red has also managed to take control over the top of, or the bottom of that middle goal. Intertwined themselves within each other, and it's been 20 seconds past, so we have protection over those park zones. 457B, here's that chime and immediately go to park. 9731G, kind of just hanging out for those last couple seconds. That's going to be control for the red on the long goal closest to the headrest, and control for red on that bottom middle goal.
Looking back at qualification round 14, we ended up getting a score of 62-27. Red Alliance takes the win. And looking into the future, our qualification round 16, our teams are going to be 32-28 5D and 13-000C. And Blue Alliance is going to be 49-11E and 81-53A.
Will be saved, and that cable will be replaced. Moving back to field number 2. Our safety glasses are on and our controllers are down. I'm gonna look for that thumbs up. All right. In your match, you've got your Red Alliance 32-5D for speeders and 13,000C overriders. For your Blue Alliance, you've got 49-11E Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang and 81-53A the Mighty Masons. We got a crazy Auton score over here. Everyone mad dash for the middle. This Auton's going to go to your Red Alliance. Okay, we're looking to start driver control in 3, 2, 1, go. Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang quickly clearing out all blocks but their own in that bottom middle goal, while red maintains control over the top of that middle goal. Your Blue Alliance has scored 2 blocks over here in the long goal closest to your head refs, where your Red Alliance has pushed 1 red block into control closest to you guys. Blue Alliance files 2 more blue blocks into the bottom of that middle goal. Remember, your middle goals are based on majority for control, as Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang pushes their blue block into control over on the long goal closest to your head refs. Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang catapulting a blue block across into that control zone, as 13,000C is looking to take control of this long goal closest to your head refs, and they gain it. Your Red Alliance is gaining control over that top middle goal as well, while Blue takes it back for themselves on that bottom middle goal. And the long goal closest to the audience. The long goal closest to the audience is now in a neutral position, as both teams have 1 block scored. And control zone 20 seconds rolls around, meaning park zones are now protected. 13,000C looking to gain control of that red goal closest to the audience. Lining up those wings can be tricky, but they gain control over that goal closest to you guys. That top goal in the middle is going to end in a neutral position.
Looking back at qualification round 15, 50-8, Red Alliance takes the win. And looking into the future of qualification round 16, our teams are going to be 32-28 5D and 13-000C for Red Alliance, and Blue Alliance is going to be 49-11E and 81-53A.
All right, your red team's also going to have control over that bottom middle. The teams are going to take a peek at the score. And that score will be saved. All right, looking to get those safety glasses put on and those controllers down. Thumbs up. Double thumbs up. We're going to start this match in 3, 2, 1. On your red alliance for this match, you have 63, 63.
For qualification round 17, our teams are going to be 63, 63, 3B, and 45, 7G for Red Alliance, and Blue Alliance is going to be 35, 47K, and 88, 60B.
60B, the loose screws. Those controllers are going to get picked up as red takes Auton. We're going to start driver control in 3, 2, 1. 457G putting some red blocks on the top of that middle goal, gaining control for the Red Alliance. Your Blue Alliance making steady work of gaining control of the long goal closest to the head ref. Not quite there, but they're almost. Your Red Alliance has control over that top and bottom of the middle goal. 457G swings their wing out, looking to maybe de-score some of these blue blocks. Doing so successfully. We've got defense over here in this corner. We got more blue blocks filing their way into this long goal closest to your head rest. .457G has a red block in the goal closest to you. They're looking to push that one into control as well as your Red Alliance maintains a steady control over the top and bottom of that middle goal. As Blue takes control over the long goal closest to the head refs, 2 seconds remain. We've got a teetering park over here on the blue side and a park over here for the red. We're going to run a paper test over here to make sure that they're up. And they are up. So that is going to be a successful blue part. All right, we're going to have the teams take a peek at it.
For qualification round 6, Red Alliance got 64 points and Blue Alliance got 31. And looking forward to qualification round 18, our Red Alliance is going to be 63, 63, 3C and 41, 000D. And Blue Alliance is going to be 81, 53C and 63, 63, 3A.
All right, over here we have match number 18. You have your Red Alliance, 63, 63, 3C, Eaglebots, when everything goes wrong, and 41,000D Butter. And you have your Blue Alliance, 8153C, I Say Banana, and 6363 3A, Eaglebots, Who Knows. We've got our safety glasses on and our controllers down. This match will start in 3, 2, 1. 63, 63633A, pulling from their feeder station. However, this looks like it's going to be a tied auton, I believe. Teams are not allowed to load into their feeder stations during the autonomous period, which is a violation, so red will get auton. And we're gonna lift those controllers up and move the driver. C looking to empty their feeder station as they file those blocks into that long goal. Red taking control of the bottom of that middle goal as 8153C goes to push their blocks into the control zone, which they do so successfully, giving your blue team control of the long goal closest to the head refs. We've got some broken chain on the field next to that middle goal. 63633A looking to empty from that feeder station as 41,000 deep throws some red blocks into that long goal closest to you guys, using their wing to try and push that over into the control zone, which they do so successfully, giving your red team control of that middle goal. Blue still maintains a steady control of that bottom middle goal. 8153C looking like they're trying to line up for that D score over on the long goal closest to you guys, as we have some defense happening in this corner closest to me. 8153C getting one of those blocks out of that long goal. Park is now protected in these final 20 seconds.
All right, teams, we are going to end at the time of
1.
matches. So if your last match is scheduled for, like, say, 7:50, but
And for qualification round 17, it was 50 to 36 Red Alliance wins.
we are going to leave skills open until 8 o'clock. The building will be closed, which means locked, and lights turned off at 8:15.
This might be a
So
park.
skills will stay open until 8.
It's not, they're touching, but they are off the ground.
For qualification round 19, our teams are going to be 45-7A and 18-29A, and our Blue Alliance is going to be 38A and 32-28 5B.
There was some contact between that red and blue robot here is what your Blue Alliance is saying, so we might swing it if it is match affecting. Those last 20 seconds when we say that park zone is protected, it means that when any of the robots from either alliance is contacting their colored park zone, if the opposing alliance contacts them, then it's an automatic park if it's match affecting. Alright, this score is going to get shown to our teams. We get some thumbs up, and that score will be saved. They did not end up getting that park, by the way. All right, moving over to your field number 1. All right, we're gonna get our safety glasses on and our controllers down. Looking for those thumbs up. We're gonna start this match in 3, 2, 1. We've got red on that red control of that top goal and that bottom goal. Almost pushing this long goal into control. All right, this is going to be a red Auton. Speaking of red, your red alliance consists, after I start the match, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Speaking of red, your red alliance consists of 457A larger than average seals and 1829A phantom. And your blue alliance consists of 38A shredder and 32285B control alt elite. 1829A making quick work of pushing their blocks into that control zone, waiting for 38A to get out of the way so they can de-score. 38A strong holding and not letting them de-score as they want to maintain their blocks in there as 32-28-5B gets control of that long goal closest to you guys. Blue's maintaining a control of that bottom middle goal, and they take control of this long goal closest to the headrest. Looking to de-score those red blocks being pushed in there, as your red alliance maintains the control of that top middle goal. Red alliance has control of that long goal closest to you guys. 457A de-scoring the blue block from that goal as your red alliance fights for control of that bottom of the middle goal. 38A regaining it for the blue alliance. .38A is about to tip over. 1829A swoops in and takes control of that goal, de-scoring one of their blocks, but also a blue one in the process, leaving the red blocks the only ones in this long goal. About 5 seconds left in this match. 38A looking to regain control last second. Will they do it? I actually couldn't tell you. No control over this long goal closest to your headrest. Red control of the long goal closest to you. And
Looking back at qualification round 18, the red alliance was 29 points and blue alliance was 37, taking that win. In qualification round 20, our red alliance is going to be 41000A and 31575S, and our blue alliance is going to be 11581Z and 38053H.
Teams get a chance to check their scores. We get thumbs up. That score will be saved. Moving on over to your field number 2. We're getting our safety glasses on and our controllers down. Over here on field number 2, you have your red alliance. 48,000A, Dervis the whale shark, and WECT for wet. And
Just as a reminder, we are only going till 8 p.m. tonight, and then we're going to pick up at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
1Z, the blue screen of death, and 38053H cooler cat. Red's gonna take Auton. As this match starts off with driver control, your red alliance has control over both of those middle goals. Blue looking to take control of that long goal. Blue alliance looking to de-score that red block for a second there. Red de-scoring one of the blocks in that long goal closest to you guys. Make that one more. Red also descoring their own in the process. You've got blue pushing 2 more blocks into that long goal. As red descores that same 2 blocks. Blue's got control over that long goal closest to you guys and control of the bottom of the middle goal, while red has control of the top of that middle goal. Looking to gain control of the long goal closest to your refs, as they do. Remaining in this match, your park zones are now protected. We've got neutral value in that top goal now as blue dumps one of their blocks into the top there. 41,000A looking to gain some points over in that goal closest to you. Will they push for control in those final seconds? We've got a blue park. We've got blue control over this top, the bottom of the middle goal.
And looking back at qualification round 19, Red Alliance took that win 73-21. And for qualification round 21, our teams for Red Alliance are going to be 33-33Z and 88-60A, and Blue Alliance is going to be 21-60, 88-60C.
The teams take a peek at their scores.
And qualification round 21 is going to be our last match for the night.
Our final match of the evening over here on field number 1. You have qualification match number 21. All right, we've got our safety glasses on and controllers down. We're just looking for those thumbs up before we start this final match. All right, odds on in 3, 2, 1. Over here on the field, we have your Red Alliance 33-33Z, the Z-Men, and 88-60A, the Bot Fathers. For your Blue Alliance, you have 216D, Cubed, and 88-60C, Uber Eats. As your Blue Alliance takes swift control over that top of the middle goal. Your blue team will take Auton for this match. I keep forgetting it's my job to start it over here. Blue's got control of the bottom of that middle goal as well. As your Red Alliance clears their blocks out of the loader closest to you guys. Blue does the same, looking to feed all of their blocks into that long goal. Will it push to control? Red trying to take a chance at descoring those blocks, and they ended up firing them into that control zone. Blue has control over the long goal closest to you, the middle goal, and the whole middle goal, actually, top and bottom, while red maintains control of this long goal closest to your headrest. Blue's looking to take this long goal over closest to your headrest, as red takes their wing out. They do end up descoring for themselves, but they're not trying to let blue in to this control zone. Big push from both the teams trying to gain control of this goal. This is what the season is all about. It's these control bonuses. We've got some back and forth between 216D and 33-33Z over in this corner closest to you guys. Remain, your park zones are protected. Blue still has control over that long goal closest to you, the middle, top, and middle bottom. They may have pushed this goal closest to me into a neutral standpoint. Looking for a double park over here on the blue side. We may have a park on the red as well.
And for qualification round 20, they ended up getting 35-39 Blue Alliance wins. And I will get the score of this last round, and then we will be done for the night and start up at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Over closest to our headrest. right, both of those blue parts are not counted. And your red robot is off the ground over there by a piece of paper. All right, this is going to be blue control for that long goal closest to you and the middle, and then no control for this goal closest to us. Those teams are going to take a peek at their scores and just verify that our refs are doing their jobs. All right. Thumbs up and that score will be saved. That's it for tonight. We finished 8 minutes early. Look at us go. Woo! I hope you all have safe travels home and can't wait to see you again tomorrow.
Red Alliance got 26 and Blue Alliance got 64. And that will be the end of our night, and we will see you tomorrow morning.
And then that score for that last match is going to be 26-64 to your Blue Alliance.